Judicial findings. The jurors' contentions. All the evidence clearly points the finger of guilt at this young pickpocketer. As a housemaid, I should like to see all filthy eyesores promptly and rigorously eliminated. I think you'll find that if you look at the photograph in stereo, the truth will just pop out. Oh, I just realized that he kept crossing his eyes. He's probably like a guy that's very versed in stereoscopes or something. I just noticed that. Wow. If I've left it in there, I should think there'll be repercussions by now. Left what in where? My made up, stop. Global radio transmission of verdict to follow, stop. Okay. In motherland, we say never judge by clothes, judge by hair. I am convinced brothers are innocent. Okay, thanks. I barely got anything out of the jury's stuffs. What? The circumstance of the crime and the evidence do indeed implicate the defendant rather comprehensively. The storeroom locked from the inside, in which the victim and the accused were discovered alone. And in the accused's hand, the fatal revolver, the firing of which was heard by the witnesses. Not to mention this print. Yeah, this is the one that they're going to keep referring back to now. They gave from a chap who's seen action on the battlefield, that young girl's on the verge of pulling the body trigger. Thanks a lot, Mr. Sholmes. Oh dear, Hurley's cameras are supposed to help, not hinder. Well, I mean, it's an objective tool, right? So we'll have to probably find out exactly how all of this happened in the first place. I'm afraid I think you have an uphill struggle ahead of you. But Gina didn't shoot Mr. Windybank. Which means there's more to this situation that we've yet to see. Agreed. You have the floor, counsel. Proceed with the summation examination. Okay, let's begin. Ooh, look at that. Jury examination. Let's do this. The defense's rebuttal. All the evidence clearly points the finger of guilt at this young pickpocketer. Press. Tell me more. You're Mr. Natsume's landlord, Mr. Gary Depp, aren't you? We really must stop meeting like this. Even Ryu is sick of meeting him already. Oh no. What? Hi. Yes, hi. Do you recognize me? Ah, you're that lawyer chap. Well, there's a turn up for the books. Yes, rather a turbulent time you had back then. Some extraordinary events took place at your house, that's for sure. Yes, very extraordinary. Luckily, Mr. Sholmes and I were able to get to the bottom of it all. Yes? I think we did rather a lot for you, didn't we? Ryu, are you trying to bribe him or something? What is this? I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be suggesting that therefore you should change your leaning to not guilty or anything. Oh, wow. Ryu, I mean, asking for favors like this, is this really legal in the court? Can't be denied, I suppose. The curse of the Gary Depp house was the talk of the town after that business. Lodgers moved out, and I couldn't get a body soul to take up the tenancies. Oh. Ever had a heart to break the news to Joni yet? Bad enough that the old girls clapped up. No, wait, does that mean that she's arrested? I guess she was. Yes, can't be denied. You did do rather a lot. But not for us, that's for dashed certain. I suppose not. Aw, Ryu, I'm sorry. Course. There can be no suggestion of that being the reason I'm leaning towards guilty here, obviously. Obviously, but honestly, I really wish he'd pay more attention to the trial and less to juror number 2. Oh yes, Ryu, you actually noticed to her. Yes, good job. Very good job. As a housemate, I should like to see all filthy eyesores promptly and vigorously eliminated. Oh, sorry. Nope. Press. Polishing the bench, I see. Again. Yeah, she actually did this in the previous case as well. Why? Is the bench that nice to polish, please? A maid's work is never done. Not a blemish must remain. Okay, sure. What exactly do you mean by filthy eyesores? On my way to market for his lordship, I have to pass through the East End. The place is full of beggars, big pursers and crossmen, the scum of the earth. Oh wow, that's not very nice. A little harsh perhaps. Let me be plain. If it were up to me, all those back slums would be made spick and span or eradicated. Jeez, that's not very nice. At least we have people like the great detective working to achieve these important goals. You're referring to Mr. Sherlock Holmes? That's right. I like to keep abreast of his exploits by reading Rand's magazine in between my duties. Thanks, Iris. He does wonders cleaning up London's streets. In my opinion, he should be declared an honorary maid of the capital. A maid of the capital? Okay. Mr. Sholmes? A maid? Same. It's really quite unforgivable. Gutter scum having the audacity to shoot our very greatest detective. I'm not gathering anything from any of them so far. Minor detail, it was the two brothers in the stand who shot Mr. Sholmes, not the defendant. A minor detail indeed. They're all gutter scum as far as I'm concerned. Well, it just might be an idea to get our facts straight anyway. Yes, alright, I shall amend my statement. Oh, she amended it? Okay. Those brothers are the scum of the earth. They should swing for shooting the great detective. Okay, let's press this again. I agree with you. The shooting of Mr. Sholmes was an unforgivable act. But the purpose of this trial is to determine who shot the pawnbroker Mr. Windybank. I'm afraid you're splitting hairs, sir. Sorry? Whether it was the thieves or the pickpurse, it was still gutter trash that shot the pawnbroker in the end. Filth that should be cleaned up and eradicated, in my considered opinion. Wow, she's the very spick and span kind of person, but when you try to apply it to a group of people like that, it really doesn't come off nice. Thanks so much for sharing. Changing this maid's mind isn't going to be easy. Bruno, it was one of those two brothers that shot Hurley, wasn't it? Yes, without question. Well then, I'll never forgive them. Oh, Iris. Perhaps we can use this maid's statement to help us somehow, do you think? Yes, maybe. Let's listen carefully to what each juror has to say first. Oh, okay. I guess that's a kind of a hint. I think you'll find that if you look at the photograph in stereo, the truth will just pop out. Okay, so he's trying to say that we have to look at it at a different perspective, okay? What do you mean look at the photograph in stereo? Sorry? What? Don't you know? If you look at the photographic print normally... I'm just gonna change his voice a little bit so that not everyone sounds derpy here. It looks as though the pickpocket girl is about to shoot the victim, obviously. But there's no indication that the defendant ever fired the gun. All I'm saying is that if you look at the same print in stereo, it could reveal all sorts of new information. Huh, okay. By any chance, are you a fan of stereoscopes? Oh, how do you know? You're staring at one right now, sir. Let's call it a lucky guess. Wow, Ryu. So humble. It never gets old seeing the two prints merge into one before your eyes. It's extraordinary, it's captivating, it's the height of modernity. Of course. Oh yes, I think you'll find that the stereoscope is here to stay. Giving us new perspectives we could only dream of before is the greatest invention the world has ever seen. If only you could give me a new perspective on this case, I might agree with you. Oh, is that a hint? Oh. If I've left it in there, I should think there'll be repercussions by now. Oh my god, what do you do? What do you do? What exactly have you been muttering about all this time, sir? You keep talking about having left something somewhere or something like that. So sorry. As you can probably tell, I'm a surgeon. A surgeon? That totally passed me by. Of course, people conducting surgery in this country aren't considered to be doctors. Oh no. Even though me and my kind are at the forefront of medical science, the real brains in the field. So, what is it that you think you've left behind? Well, that's a little embarrassing to be honest. You see, I was operating on someone yesterday. Standard thing, went in through the abdomen. Okay. But when I finished the procedure, well, I couldn't find my scalpel anywhere. What? 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 Did he? Surely not. Oh god, you better not. Exactly. Surely not, you say to yourself, don't you? Worrying, isn't it? Yes, that is very worrying, sir. What? That's what's been troubling me this whole time. So you have not been listening to the trauma, you've just been thinking whether or not the scalpel is still inside the patient, huh? Oh no. Could I really have left my scalpel inside the fellow's belly? No, of course I couldn't. So, there you have it. Like I said, a little embarrassing really. A little embarrassing. That's one way of putting it. The other is manslaughter. I mean, okay, let's be fair. If the scalpel was still inside the patient, digestion would have started killing the guy already just because the knife would have been like poking the insides and stuff. There's no chance a knife can pass through the body without any kind of things happening, right? Even though the stomach acids are strong, yeah, I don't think it's possible for the person to go unscathed like that. That's exactly my concern. And seeing as this case appears to be all but sewn up, I need to focus on trying to remember exactly what I've sewn up elsewhere. Okay. No, I'm sure I made sure everything was back as it should be. Well, as sure as you can be without being sure. Huh? I no understand. Sir. I'm sure you need to be more sure. Yes, Ryu tell him. Wait, literally none of them so far have provided me with any kind of crucial stuffs at all. I feel as though I've gotten nothing. Are you serious? What is this? Mind made up. Stop. Global radio transmission of verdict to follow. Stop. Oh, sorry. Oh, no. Wrong button. Press. Sorry, radio transmission? What do you mean? Are you from the Far East? Stop. Yes, from the Empire of Japan. All communication with Far Eastern nations used to take place by mail. Royal Mail steamers take more than a month to complete the journey. But now we have the electric telegram, so we can send messages using electrical signals. Yes, we do. Thousands of miles of cables have been laid along the ocean base, connecting the entire world. Thousands of miles of cable? On the ocean bed? It makes my head hurt just thinking about it. That's impressive though. You're well informed, young lady. Aww, that's sweet. Thanks for the compliment. But cables will soon become a thing of the past. Stop. And just when I was starting to catch up, radio transmission is the future. Stop. Messages carried over airways to four corners of globe. Stop. Ma'am, that's a bit aggressive. That is very aggressive. Calm down, woman. Yes, she's so. Oh my god. Please. Except growing stop. Atmosphere electric stop. Oh no. Right. Try not to wear out your fingers. Era of wireless telegraphy. Stop. Driving technological revolution. Stop. Okay, thank you. And people say inventions like the stereoscope are the height of technology. What utter people? Wow, really? I can't understand it. I really can't. They're just silly toys. Oh. Don't spare any feelings, will you? It's not like there's anyone here who likes stereoscopes. Oh, ouch. Oh no. So, why exactly do you think the defender is guilty? It's quite simple. We haven't been shown a scrap of evidence to suggest that she isn't the culprit. Well, okay, fair enough. And just as radio waves dash through the skies faster than the eye can see, so we should dash to the conclusion of this trial and stop pandering to indecision. Oh, wait. Oh, was that a pun at like the beeping sounds of the Morse code? Haha. Indecision, huh? Okay. Anyway, let's go to that part. Oh god, this is gonna be a far one. Let me just keep pressing it. Oh my god, guys. I probably should have pressed it just now, but no, I didn't want to stop it halfway through. Yes. Now she's very aggressively tapping the thing. Yeah, with the one? She's reaching it soon. Is it this one or this one? I really can't. They're just okay, there we go. They're just silly toys, sir. Oh, he is not happy. Sir? Choto! Juror number 3, sorry to interrupt when you're obviously fuming, but... What? Do you perhaps have something to say about juror number 5's last remark? Why is this tune here? Isn't this Rolly Beats tune? Oh wow. As if I couldn't guess. Oh, you bet I do. Say that again. Go on, I dare you. Goodness, are you talking to me? I think he just might be. Yes, this Runo. Oh no. You think stereoscopes are just toys, do you, huh? Absolutely. I mean, really, a machine to view photographs in 3 dimensions? Why on earth would you not just use your eyes to look at the world around you? It's all 3-dimensional. What a great way to appease the man. These two. Just completely arguing over something that probably has no relevance to the case at all. Thanks. Oh, jeez. No, I'm sorry. Stereoscopes are of no practical use at all. Okay. Are you going to just flip? Yes. You just don't know. Pardon? I think you find that viewing a photograph through a stereoscope can unlock all sorts of possibilities. It would be funny if juror changes vote due to all it could happen. I'm obviously going to have to demonstrate. What sort of possibilities? Well, take a crime scene for example. If you had a pair of photographs from a crime scene that you could view through a stereoscope, it could reveal hidden clues you'd never even noticed before. What? Have you got any, Runo? Any prints you could look at with the stereoscope? Well, I have one photo. I don't have 2, I only have 1. Can we use that? Sure. We have a few prints. Let's try. Yes. How about this print here? It should do the trick, I think. I would like to look at this first because there's multiple prints of this, which means that a stereoscope should be able to determine what differs from each other and stuff, right? Maybe. So maybe this one. Let's try. Alright then, juror number 3. Are you saying you can do this with any 2 suitable photographic prints? Of course I can. Very well then, I'd like you to demonstrate. I'd be delighted to. Just give me 1 more print and I'd amaze you all. Oh, I don't have the second copy though. Oh, no, no, no. That means, okay, we don't have it just yet. Review scene. I mean, can I just use the same thing? No, I can't. Oh, no, 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 sorry. Wrong button. Oh. Yeah, I don't have a scene for it though. I mean, I'll just present this and see what he says. Wait, sorry? What do you mean, one more print? Oh dear, oh dear. Don't you have this in the Far East? Don't you know how a stereoscope works? Bruno! What? You need 2 photographs for a stereoscope, remember? Yes, I do. Fine. Yes, it's just like this, yes. You know, one for the left eye and one for the right. Yes, yes. I guess I don't have the necessary photograph for now. Oh yes, I remember now. But the print we have from the pawnbroker is just a normal photograph. No, I think you'll find that the clue is in the name. It's a stereoscope, not a monoscope. You always need 2 prints. Thanks for the friendly explanation. Okay, well but when Ziggs is holding the rest of the photos though, can we just ask for it? Well, if you obtain another print at some point later in the trial, we can always show it to this young man then. Oh, okay, got it. Oh wow, oh, he's so cute! I think you find that know-it-all expression is really starting to annoy me. It's fine, Ryu. You don't know how to operate a stereoscope, just let him help you with it. Let's get things back on track, shall we, Council? Okay. If that's the case, yeah, all we need is another shot from a slightly different location and we'll see the scene in 3 dimensions. Okay. Yep. How about you? In Motherland, we say never judge by clothes, judge by head. I am convinced brothers are innocent. Why do you say that? Please tell me you're not villain Bolshevik. The Russian revolutionary? Revolutionary? Hi? I believe there is such a rumor. It's just a rumor? As you see, I have unfortunate appearance. I look like vicious criminal. Your words, not mine. Just want to point that out. People call me revolutionary, murderer, autocrat. And which glove fits? Oh. Good day. I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take bus to Crystal Tower, please. Oh my god, you took the same thing again, please. Right, that didn't sound staged at all. You forgive me for having my doubts. Yes, I do. To be treated like vicious criminal all the time, it is very painful. People do not realize. So I have much sympathies for these brothers. People say they are criminals only because of how they look. The Skulking Brothers? Maybe they went inside pawnbroker shop. But they have done nothing wrong. That is all what I want to say. The Skulking Brothers did nothing wrong that night. Alright, well first of all, there's one not so little misunderstanding I'll need to clear up straight away. Tell me something, Iris. What is it, Runo? The jurors are chosen at random from the inhabitants of London town, aren't they? Oh right, if that's the case, is he even an inhabitant here? Yes, it's amazing, isn't it? In that case, how is it that there's a Russian tourist sitting among them who looks for all the world like a revolutionary? I wish I knew. Wow, thanks Iris, very helpful. Huh. If I can't change the minds of more than half of these 6 jurors, the trial will be over. But we know that Genie will never shoot anyone. Yes, so we need to find contradictions in what these jurors are saying and pit them against each other. I must be ready to go to whatever lengths I have to convince them of Gina's innocence. What? Okay. All the evidence clearly points, okay. Those brothers are the scum of the earth. They should swing for shooting the great... Oh, I can pit this with this. Right? I'm convinced the brothers are innocent. So these two are actually kind of conflicting each other now. So maybe I need to pit them against each other and let them, like, I don't know, judge each other to why they feel for or otherwise. Maybe? Let's try. These two statements clearly contradict each other. I wouldn't call it a contradiction. It's just more of their opinions, right? So, okay. Good lord! Counsel, explain yourself. I forgot the judge was still here. Oh my statement? Contradictory? Contradict. C-O-N. Juror number 6, you've got the wrong end of the stick. I do not have stick. I have mouse. What? Oh my god, this is gonna be a difficult trial to go through, guys. This is so dumb. As juror number 2 said earlier, when the skulking brothers fled the scene on the night in question, they fired a shot from the revolver. Yes, they shot poor Mr. Sholmes in the abdomen, I understand. Surely, you're not going to tell the court now that you didn't hear. Abdomen. Abdomen. A-B-D... Sir? Sorry. My English is still learning. You are telling the court you didn't hear. Forgive me, I did not hear. Here is word abdomen. Part of person's body containing stomach and other vital organs. If this is what you mean, you should say in plain English, I am Russian, not native speaker. Who thought it was a good idea to let this man be on the jury again? Who knows? Who the hell even knows? Oh, the boss is so cute. So, you are telling me these brothers who look like criminals were lying? They said before, we never done nothing. But truth is they shot detective. This is double negative. Yes, that's exactly right. Oh, no. Don't squeeze the mouse like that, sir. Please let go of it. Lying is wrong, especially when lie is said by person who looks like criminal. Coming from you, that seems surprisingly prejudiced. This means, when they say we never took nothing, maybe it was also big fat lie. Is this true? Well, according to the police report, no stolen goods were found, so... Enough. I trust no one now. It's not the mouse's fault though, sir. Yes, please put down that mouse. Yes, that poor mouse. I must see with own eyes. I must investigate crime scene myself. I don't think you have the authority though. I'm afraid that won't be possible. Yes, it is, easily. Sorry? With the prints from Hurley's red-headed recorder. Oh. Okay. If you compare the print that pictures Genie and the next print from half an hour later, you'll be able to see straight away if anything was taken or not. Cooey, Mr. Prosecutor. calling to the prosecution in the middle of a summation examination of all times. The print showing the accused threatening the victim after she broke into the shop is this one. Yeah, the 1 AM one, right? Yep, got it. Following this, the victim and the accused moved into the storeroom. Meanwhile, the skulking brothers entered the shop and summarily heard the fatal gunshot ring out. Sadly, none of these events were captured on film. This is the print produced by the camera half an hour later after the brothers' flight. Okay.
So, this was taken after Hurdy was shot then. As far as I can tell, nothing has been taken.
Doesn't seem like it. Oh wait, something moved though. Do you guys see that? Something moved. I can't notice anything that's obviously missing in the second print. Oh, they're gonna do this, huh? So, the brothers who look like criminals stole only one lie. They shot men, but they stole nothing.
It would seem so, yes.
Yes, pet the mouse, yes. Good. No, not good. You were right. I did not understood situation. Now I know brothers have lied. I think it is very important to continue with trial. Oh. Oh. Oh wow, thanks. Okay, maybe I should like kind of not judge anyone at all. I'm surprised that he's the first guy who actually changed his verdict.
Yay, well done, Runo. The balance is shifting.
Well, it's a start, I suppose. That's actually really good, it is. But there must be more in what these jurors are saying that I can use to expose the truth. And if I can do that, we just might turn the situation to our favor still. Okay. Thank you, counsel. Continue the summation examination. Thank you. And kindly hand the new photographic print to the bailiff to be found as evidence. Post-shooting photograph. A photograph taken automatically by the red-handed recorder showing the scene after the murder had taken place. But can that guy stop squeezing the mouse yet? Well, I hope he doesn't squeeze it. Another print in the court record. I wonder if we can make use of that. Yes, okay, let's see. In Lake of Lies, there are many dead fish. We must find truth. Therefore, I say, not guilty verdict. Or verdict, not verdict, verdict. Thank you. Okay, can I? Oh, I can't present it to him here. All we need is another shot from a slightly different location and we could see the scene in 3 dimensions. Oh, do I have to go through the thing again? I feel as though I have to go through here to pass it to him, right? So let me just do it here first. Yeah, let me just go all the way to that part. Oh god. Please hang on, guys. Speeding up in process. Please stand by. Which means I can take the chance to drink some water. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Yes, okay, then after that we have to pass the thing. And then this Tue comes. Oh great. Oh no. Oh my god, why do I have to do this now? I mean really. Yes. Best thing, yeah, this is actually really cheery. I like it. Yes, you just don't know. Please prove it. Yes, demonstrate. Yes, let's do it. Yes, have I got any? Yes, I do. But can we go back to the guy patting the mouse? No, we can't. How about this print here? Let's first submit this one here. Yes, let's submit this one. Alright then, juror number 3. Are you saying you can do this with any 2 suitable photographic prints? Of course I can. Very well then, I'd like you to demonstrate. I'd be delighted to. Just give me 1 more print and I'll amaze you all. Okay. So this. Alright, These two prints were both taken with the same camera in Winniebanks on the night in question. Yes, I see. Tell me, Mr. Lawyer. Do you know how stereographic images work? Do you understand the principle? Yes, I do. We went through a very long walkthrough about how it happened, and we had to pause for a while, cross our eyes, try our best to do it. I failed to do it. A few people in chat managed to do it. I couldn't, so oh well. Well, I think so. I did have a lesson only yesterday. Yes, it did. The left and right eye images need to be the same, only with a slight shift in the positions of some objects. Then, when your brain merges the two images together inside your head, it notices the shift as if it were depth. Yes, exactly! Oh no! It's a small shift between certain objects in the two pictures that's really important. So what happens if you use two photographs that are exactly the same then? No, obviously that wouldn't work at all. Not for seeing the scene three-dimensionally anyway. Oh! What? Of course, now I see. Ah, I think the young girl has discovered the secret. I have. Yes, look at Iris and a cross eye now. Naruhodo, yes. Can you uncross your eyes before you tell me? Thank you. Have another look at these two pictures from Hurley's camera, Runo. Go on. Okay. Okay, let's combine these two together. So here I don't see anything change, right? I don't notice anything in particular that's shifted. Can you see that there's a really obvious difference between them? Of course there is. There are two people in the first and no people in the second. But yes, you can see that straight away, but now try looking at the pictures in 3 dimensions. Alright, I'll give it a go. So to start with, you have to cross your eyes and then try to make the two pictures overlap exactly. I have tried it previously on stream, I couldn't do it, so I'm not gonna do it now. I'll just let them show me exactly what went wrong with this. Let's see if by crossing my eyes I can make the quill pens from each picture overlap in the middle. I can't. Can I get some help with this? I definitely can't. Wait. Are they going to merge it? Well, do you manage to see it properly, Runo? Not really. Oh god. I can't. I genuinely really can't. So I need them to help me with it. I'm just not very good at this. That's the trouble. Oh, don't worry. I have just the thing. Yes, please, Iris. Please help me with it. I happen to bring with me a portable stereoscope. I know I mentioned this yesterday, but if you've had that contraption with you from the outset, you could have saved me staring at Mr. Winniebank and Gina like I hate them all that time. And if you remember, I said in reply, that is much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. I can't. So I'll let them do it for me. Anyway, why don't we try using this helpful little aid now? Yes, let's. Please help me with it. I would like to see. Oh. What? What? Now, let's see what we've got. Wait, look at that. Ah! What's going on with these two pictures? Some of the things on the counter sort of jump out at you. So I'm guessing he means that through the stereoscope, the things at the back became a bit more 3D, which means that there's an obvious shift of the items, right? But why? Oh wow. Even the judge is doing it.
Yes, that's it, you see? That's the other amazing power of stereoscopes.
Other amazing power? Is someone going to explain this black magic, eh? Why the deuce do some of the things on the counter seem to jump out at you like that, huh?
I think you'll find that if you consider the basic principle of the stereoscope, you'll answer your own question.
Basic principles of the stereoscope?
As I said before, if you try to look at two identical pictures using a stereoscope, it won't work at all. It's the slight shift in the positions of certain objects that lets you see pictures three-dimensionally. In other words, even though at first glance it seems the objects on the counter haven't moved at all between the two pictures, this shows that actually there must have been a slight shift in their positions.
Oh, not that, okay. Without actually using a stereoscope, you can see the difference. Look at the gold part here, right? This gold part is aligned to the edge of the desk here. But here, you can see that clearly the gold part is beyond the edge of the desk now. So everything has been moved a little bit to the right. Right, the things at the back. So, I wonder why.
Yes, there must have been.
Interesting. Now hold fire there, sir. Got a reasonable grasp of this whole cross-eyed business now, I say. But why the devil does this shift between the two prints exist in the first place? Well, what's the answer, fellow? Come on, you're the cross-eyed master. What? Me? I haven't the first idea.
You know, Bruno, it's quite simple.
It is?
Just take it through step by step. The first photograph was taken at 1 AM. Then, 30 minutes later, the second photograph was taken. But the position of some items on the counter appears to have slightly shifted in the interim. So that means
that sometime in the half-hour interval, someone must have tampered with the things on the counter. Zookas. Okay. Someone tampered? New information! Stop! Not mentioned in testimony so far! Stop! Yes. We've had to go around in circles a little here, it seems. But I'm starting to see what I should be aiming at in this summation examination now. Ladies and gentlemen, the question now is clear. Is it me or did someone move the objects before 1:30 AM? Yes, that is exactly what happened. So between 1 AM to 1:30 AM, items moved. We know the items on the countertop were moved, but by whom? Are you suggesting you might know? Of course. I can tell you right now who is responsible for the almost imperceptible shift in the items on the counter. Who is responsible for the almost imperceptible shift? I mean... Oh, he's still here? Oh, okay. Almost imperceptible shift. Well, it's probably the thieves if that's the case, isn't it? The most logical choice would be them. Is it? It was the witnesses currently in the stand, the Skulkin brothers. Wait, no, please let go of the mouse. This does not agree with what brothers said in testimony before. They said they did not even have time to pull dukes from Lucy Lockets. My phrasebook says dukes is meaning hands, and Lucy Lockets is meaning pockets. But is this another lie? Is this what you're saying? Yes, I'm afraid so. Now hold there a minute, you can't be sure of that.
I quite agree. The accused is a common pick purse after all. It's perfectly possible that she went through the things on the desk to see what she might steal.
I think that's unlikely. And why exactly? As you can see from this photographic print, the defendant was pointing a gun at the victim. It would seem, as my learned friend indicated, that she was coercing Mr. Windybank to open the storm door. In other words, Miss Lestra's interest lay within the storeroom, not in the main shop, giving her no reason to touch anything on the counter. All of which points to one thing. The Skulking brothers have omitted key facts in their testimony. Oh. But the Tues is a pig purse, common gutter trash. Why look any further for the wrongdoer here? Because the Skulking brothers are thieves, madam. No better, in fact worse, than a pig purse. Ooh. I believe that these brothers were looking for something on the victim's counter that night. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you would condemn the defendant on the grounds that she's a pickpocket, would it not at least be right and proper to thoroughly scrutinize testimony given against her by two thieves? Good point, good point. Well said. I for one would like to hear more from that shitty pair. Hey, there we go, boink. Why does he always do that? Jeez. Can you all see now? I think you'll find stereoscopes aren't playthings. You've seen their extraordinary potential firsthand. There we go, thank you. Gosh. Wholeheartedly agree, stop. Must purchase after trial, stop. We'll return home via Regent Street, stop. You don't need to tell us how you're going to return home. Go! Yeah! So I think they call it the Flames of Justice or Scales of Justice, I don't know. Well, it would seem this trial has yet to run its course. The ladies and gentlemen of the jury have declared their inclinations via the mighty Scales of Justice. Okay, Scales of Justice. I hereby call this summation examination to conclusion with the balance altered in the defendant's favour. 2 lean to guilty, 4 lean to not guilty. Accordingly, the jury is without consensus. And I order this trial to continue. I want to be able to slam my table and send a block of fire into the scale to same. That looks like fun. Yay, well done! Oh, by the way... What? You should hold to this, Bruno. You never know when it might come in useful. Twice in one trial will be unusual, surely. Alright. Was thinking there was something fishy for the 1am photo? We can have a look at it later. A follow-up device that allows anybody to enjoy seeing things in 3 dimensions simply by looking through the eyepieces. Thank you. Lord Van Six, you will instruct the witnesses that the court demands additional testimony from them. I'm sure it won't spoil the bouquet to do so, my lord. Yeah. I've won myself another chance to probe that pair about their activities that night at least. And I won't stop probing them until I've proven that Gina is innocent. Yes, Ryu, go for it. To be continued.